Yes, good evening, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me and you are able to watch my screen. So, yeah, any doubts on the last class, what we have discussed? We have completed successfully 2 demo sessions. Today is going to be third demo session, and this will be our final demo session. From tomorrow onwards, we are going to have regular sessions with a different meeting ID. You can contact our admin for the enrollment. Once your enrollment is done, they will give you the meeting ID, and so that the regular classes will be started here. Yeah. Before we start today we are going to discuss the detailed syllabus. What we are going to do. Once again, the training process and placement process, both we are going to discuss. Then opportunities, how we have. Then AI Studio in cloud. What are the different AI features we have that we are going to discuss? And also we are going to have a small assignment today that is related to hire an employee, terminate an employee, hire employee, update manager name, and then terminate employee, and then go for rehire employee for future date. So this is one of the transaction we are going to perform today. Okay, that's an assignment we are going to do that. So, and also when we are talking about the detailed syllabus, we'll see the technical part what we are going to discuss. So before we start with today demo session, let's have any doubts.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um, so, after for the time of training and all, we'll get any document, any detailed, notes and any videos which you can follow by the time of the training process.
You are talking about the training goes project oriented with the documentation as well as, right?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, we are going to have with the documentation only. Because without documentation, we cannot complete the training. Because when you are attending for the interviews as well as when you are working in the project, it is our primary responsibility to prepare the documentation. We must be very clear how to do that here.
Okay. So, how we'll get that documentation by every day when the training will get finished after that, or will-
Oh,
it's
sorry, come
all
again. Come again.
like uh every day when we'll be having training, after finishing the training, we'll be getting any documentation to follow, or
Yes, we follow Oracle Unified Methodology. There is OEM methodology that we are going to follow. Oracle Unified Methodology, questionnaire sections that we will be following, and the same thing we are going to explain in the interviews.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. So every day we'll be having the recording session so that we
Yes,
can.
every class will be recorded, and we will be sharing this recorded session through the Google Drive. If you
Okay.
look at our previous batches and current batches which we are running, uh, January batch, February, and March. This batch is going to be April.
Okay.
Yeah, and we
So
will
till
be.
how? Yeah.
You can directly download all the videos.
Oh,
You can directly download all the videos. I'll be giving in the sequence order, and there will be a separate folder,
okay.
documents folder, as I said, right, just now.
Mm. Okay. So, like every day we'll be having the recording session so that we can.
Yes, every class will be recorded, and we will be sharing this recorded session through the Google Drive. If you look at our previous batches and current batches which we are running, January batch, February, and March.
Okay.
In the documents folder, we see the resume preparations. We already discussed, right? We'll have an individual one-to-one resume discussions, client names, and also the general interview questions and the documentation part, assignments, everything we'll have.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long will be having this access after the training?
You are talking, oh, which one you are
Like
server
the Google
access?
Drive access, or do
No,
we
drive
need to
access, it
download?
will be there, but we suggest every student to download all the videos.
Okay.
So we suggest to download because if someone delete or someone change the name of the file,
Mm-hmm.
it will disturb, right? Because when I'm sharing, I'll give the exact session number, date, and the topic name, right? So it's
Okay.
better you guys to go ahead with the downloading option.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was having doubt on this, like how we'll get the documentation and all.
Yeah.
Now I got it. Okay. Thank
Yes. Now we are going for first the detailed syllabus copy. This is the syllabus copy which we are going to complete. First module, we will complete global HR module. First module, we are going to have global HR. This global HR module, we are going to complete first. We'll be discussing whatever the tasks we are doing in our class, the same sequence of steps we do it in the real time also. But there will be a multiple setups we'll be doing. For example, creating business units. I'll be showing you how to create couple of business units, one or two or three business units we'll be creating. But when you are working in the real time, we have to discuss with the client. Maybe they need 10 business units or 100 business units. Those all we have to create. Okay. Those all we are supposed to create. That's how it will work. Okay. Otherwise, the remaining process is completely same. We don't find any difference between our training as well as in the project. After global HR module, then we go with payroll module. Second module is a payroll module. So we'll complete the payroll module. As I said, as soon as the module is completed, we have to go with our Udemy courses where we see the assignments as well as the interview questions, FAQs. That will make you what is your confidence level, means how strong you prepared for the module. No need to wait the end of the course. As soon as module is completed, I'll give the course assignments and documents. You can cross check yourself. That is first module, and second module payroll. Once it is done, third module options management. First module it will take time because we'll go bit slow, as well as we also go for detailed explanation. Of course, remaining also will go for detail, but in the first module we are new to the product, navigations, securities, approvals, menus, employee hiring, this all. But once you are clear, then yeah, you can do the same thing. Next module, when you are hiring an employee, directly we can hire employee, right? We don't need much time because we have hired multiple employees in the first module, right? That's why first module takes time. First module takes time. Then the talent management. And also we go for individual compensation. I'm not going to cover all the compensation. There are two different types of compensation. If you look at here, compensation. One is individual compensation. Another one is workforce compensation. Workforce means multiple people. Individual means each employee that we are going to have. It. So individual compensation I'm going to cover. And then if required, we are ready to give free of cost this WRC module. That will be a Udemy course that we will provide you. So if at all you would like to go through that, you can go for it. If some, generally we'll be applying with these 4 modules and individual compensation. That itself will take time for you to be strong in this area. Then you are going ahead with that. Then technically we will be working how to load the data migration process, and then data extraction process. How we will, of course, this is functional only, like roles and approvals, BPM hierarchies, this all, and reporting part, as well as OTBA analysis, as well as personalization, Redwood and AI agents. We'll be creating couple of agents also, and we'll be discussing the flow of AI agents and where exactly it will be used, what are built-in agents are there, how we have to use those agents. This, those all we will be discussing in the.
Learning module also is covered, huh?
No. Learning module we are not covering because that's very simple module. I think you yourself you can go for update once you are clear with these modules, because very few clients will implement learning module. Yeah.
And anything about the contingent or temporary workers will also be there, right?
Yeah, it is a part of our global HR. We'll be discussing how to hire employees, contingent workers, non-workers, and what is pending worker. This all we'll be discussing.
Any real world use cases also we'll be discussing, right?
Yes, almost whatever we are doing, the same, the real-time projects only will be discussing. The same thing you can go for explain in the interview also, whatever the assignments we have done over here.
Okay.
Regarding security, regarding approvals, regarding configurations, whatever we have done in our training, the same thing you are going to put it in our resume as well as explain in the interview point of view.
Okay. So we'll be covering any custom agents also, or just out of the box
We'll be
agents only?
creating couple of agents, and agents will be defining. I will come to that agent studio. Today we have the session, right, about AI agents. This is our first point, detailed syllabus. So any doubts here, please?
So I have one doubt. So the fusion part which you are going to cover, right? So is that security part applicable to all other modules in Fusion, or is it only for HCM?
No, it is only for HCM. For example, finance security is there. That is different. Finance module roles are different. Finance module privileges are different. In finance modules, if you want to provide security, you have separate concept called data access. That we don't have in HCM. In HCM, what we have? Security profiles we have. We have security profiles. So this is exclusively for human capital management, but some similarity you will find, like what is role, types of roles, different categories, definitions of those roles, like job role, data role, duty role, abstract role, that you will find.
Okay, yeah, got it.
One question actually. So if there is an example like third party systems where they are using time and this one record attendance entries will be there, right? How do you load into this HCM, not the historical ones, in non-approved status if there is an approval to be built or something?
That is in OTL module. I think I'm not going to cover that module. It's not part of our syllabus also. In OTL module, I think there is some third-party devices event mapping concept is there, but we are not going to talk about that because that module is not there in our list.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hmm.
Yeah. Whatever
Sir,
red color, Whatever red color I have mentioned, that's going to be our modules.
But in general, how do we, I mean, is there a way to do that? I just
I
want to
have
have one.
0% knowledge about that, actually.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So regarding that BPM workflow, so you are going to tell like from scratch how to create that hierarchy and how to configure this BPM workflow.
We'll be discussing the approval process, both management hierarchy, serial approval, parallel approvals, approval groups. This is all we are going to have. Practically, we are going to see that. Employee hiring, employee termination approvals, leave options approvals.
So if any custom modification is there, that also we are going to cover, right?
We have to do only modification. We can't create new approval process. Not possible.
Okay.
Yes.
Thanks.
So as a part of technical, are you going to cover the integration part also?
No. OICS is different. That is a separate tool. We have to learn Oracle Integration Cloud Services. This itself will take at least 30 working days for learning OICS. What I cover is data loading, data extractions, BI reports, OTBI reports, personalizations, and securities and approvals, and fast formulas also. Couple of fast formulas we are going to discuss.
So in
Because
general,
the main course is this is functional course. We have to be expert. We are applying for a job as a functional consultant, and the resume shows that we are a functional consultant and having some technical knowledge also. Because when we apply with 5 plus, 6 plus, they expect some technical knowledge. That's what we are going to claim it. Yeah.
One more thing from estimates point of view
Yeah.
also, I think when you are implementing freshly from Fusion HCM, how many months it typically takes? And general, these kind of things will also happen, right?
It takes 8 months, 8 months to 1.5 years, like that.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Typically saying it minimum is 8 months. That is how we consider, right?
Yes, 1 year we can say. But some clients, like we did around 3 years one project, because the client was having around 40 legal entities in 12 countries. And their employee count, it was around 85,000.
Okay.
Right. So it's a big
So
implementation.
okay, in that case, so do you, I mean, design wise, if you go, it is really a global model or generally you do all this global modeling and then you'll come to phased wise implementation, right? That is how you generally go, like geography wise.
No, we did at a time all we have done. But some clients can go with, okay, we do it US implementation first. Once we go live in US, then we go for UK. Like that, they may think. But generally, what we have done is the client wanted to have everything online. So we did all at a time.
Okay. So recommendation is to go with the phased wise, is it like that one?
No question of recommendation from our end. It depends on the client urgency, depends on the client budget. If they want to go for at a time, they can put the budget and we are ready to go ahead with implementation. No problem.
మెడ కిందికి పెట్టు చెయ్యి
Okay.
ఇక్కడ కిందికి రావాలా
Yes, any other doubts? Now, point number 2. The training process just now I explained. As I said, the placement. Generally, RTL online training will give you the full stack training. As I said, full stack training, we will give you complete project oriented training. For each and every component, I'll give you the scenarios. The same scenarios you have to put in your resume. The same scenarios you have to explain in the interviews. And how to explain in the interviews as a professional way, also I mentioned in the Udemy courses. I told you, right? Every module I have given the FAQ courses. FAQ course means question and answers will be there in the Excel sheet or something. Okay, that's fine. But when we are applying as 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus years of experience, the way of explanation should be like an experienced consultant, right? So how you have to explain that I have mentioned already in every module. So that's why we will support resume preparation. As I said in the first demo itself, if you say I'm applying as a fresher, I'm ready to give you a fresher profile to you. You say I have only two plus gap. I passed out 2024. I'll give you 2 years of experience and what roles you have to put it. Just you have to change your name, email ID and phone number, your education details and go for apply it. Okay. 4 plus, 5 plus from non-IT to IT. Individually, end of the course, I will be talking with everybody, one-to-one discussion. Okay. And I'll give you the clarity how you can go for apply. Still, you are not able to clear the interviews, then you can talk with our admin regarding the proxies and prompting process here. Okay, that's how we will go ahead with this process, training and placements. Yeah, next we are going for opportunities. So whether the market is there or not for this course, simply go to Naukri, because everybody, whenever they want to apply for a job, once your resume is ready, just 1 minute. Once your resume is ready, then you have to go with, applying for a profile in the Naukri.com, majority. And some professional, platforms also will see, like LinkedIn. Okay, like LinkedIn and all. There are some professional here. Okay. Now, if I go for Oracle Vision Cloud HCM, functional consultant. We can apply as a functional as well as techno-functional, but definitely they will ask you in the interview, when you say you are a techno-functional, how much technical and how much functional? Straight away, 100% functional. I am 100% functional consultant. As I am having experience 4-5 years, I closely worked with the technical team also. I know what they are doing because I have involved in the testing. For example, 20,000 employees data loaded by my technical team. I want to know whether those 20,000 records are loaded or not. I am supposed to give that audit to my client, and I am supposed to verify any changes are required, any wrong data is loaded or not. If there is any wrong data, then again I have to get the approval from the client, and again we have to process. This is what, as a functional consultant, you should communicate with your technical team, right? So those all things you have done. That's obviously required. So if you say I don't know how to load the data, I even have not seen any time. I don't know the sequence of steps also, how to load the data, then 100% they'll claim that you are not an experienced consultant. That's why we are going to learn the technical. If somebody says that, Chandra, whatever the training you have given, I'm 100% perfect. I even gone through the documents, whatever you have given, whatever you have referred from Oracle documentation, I'm perfect. Then still I have the energy. I wanted to go ahead with the next level, then build the technical side, whatever I'm going to give you. You can build the technical wise. Otherwise, you can see that functionally itself, there are a lot of jobs here. So let me apply as here. This is Oracle Fusion Cloud, HCM functional. Lot of openings with 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus here. Only particular module they'll expect. Only particular module. Lot of freelancing works. Freelancing works generally subject matter experts they'll be expecting. Okay. You will see all these options here. It is.
You're not going to cover any FDI related things, right?
FDA
FDA
means
in FDI Fusion Data Intelligence. The new
that
tool
comes
has come.
under
No?
technical, right?
Okay.
You are asking only technical. Are you looking for technical course?
Yeah, I mean both
Maybe you are
together.
in wrong demo.
Oh,
If you are
okay.
looking for HCM technical course, then you are in wrong demo. Because others will get fear. Something I am hiding from functional.
Okay. Fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So this is about the opportunities point of view. As I said, Fusion is the new ERP application which is there in the market. PeopleSoft client should migrate to Fusion. EBS client should migrate to the Fusion if they want to digitalize their entire business. If they says no, I don't want to digitalization for my business. I want to use my business as it is of like earlier. Then no problem. They can continue with existing ERPs. If at all clients wanted to use, yes, without AI nowadays it is not possible. You can't use the AI in the built-in ERP applications. AI agents you cannot use. Okay, only few places you may use, but not 100% in all the places. Okay, so that's about opportunities point of view. So people who are perfect this, they'll get 100% job in HCM. But only thing is, whatever around 50 to 55 hours of discussion we are doing, that you have to be perfect theoretically and practically. You don't need to worry about the real time because everything what we are covering is a real time. You are applying with up to 5 years, I can give the guarantee. More than 5 years, if you are applying, then maybe you have to go a little bit. Okay. Otherwise, this is fine. Whatever we are discussing, that's fine. 5 years means package generally 22 lakhs. That is a standard package. Minimum 22 and maximum 25. We are getting now consultants, people who are applying minimum 17 they are expecting. Some people who are from real time environment already they are earning 14 lakhs, 16 lakhs. They are expecting it is 20 plus. Yeah, that is the package.
Hi, Chandra.
Yeah.
So, how are the opportunities for 2 years, 2+ years HRBPs?
There are opportunities for freshers as well as for the 2+. And when there are opportunities, actually we require now freshers for HCM as well as for supply chain management, but nobody is there. They offer 2.5 lakhs per year package, but no one is there. So it means if there is even one job also, but nobody is available because generally people think ERP means 4+, 5+, we have to apply. Okay. So when you are perfect, someday you will get placed, no problem. Okay, that's about the opportunities. Next, artificial intelligence in Oracle Fusion Cloud ERP. We already discussed the AI role in our functional consultant roles and responsibilities. What is the impact of AI role? Okay, that we already discussed, right? Now let me just show you the AI agent studio, how it looks like in our Fusion applications. Oracle is just started agents in Fusion ERP. That's the actual advantage. If you look at Microsoft and all, already agents are entered. That's why existing employees are able to perform all the tasks and everything. Okay, but in Oracle, it's taking time. It's taking time. Definitely, it will be another 2-3 years time. But they have introduced the Agent Studio, AI Agent Studio. They have introduced. We can see that here. This is what the environment that we are going to have. This is what the environment AI Agent Studio. This. And I would like to see how many agents given by Oracle in HCM, Human Capital Management. We have to search here. In Human Capital Management, Oracle has provided following count of this. Following count this. Oracle has provided. Total 78 agents are there. Okay. How many modules we are learning? 4 modules. We should be very clear. In global HR module, what are the agents given by Oracle? Payroll module, how many agents are there? Options module, what are the agents are there? Talent module, what are the agents are there? ORC module, what are the agents are there? We should be very clear. Because in the interviews, definitely they will ask you, you are a functional consultant. You are supposed to conduct the workshop to the client. When you are conducting the workshop, definitely you are supposed to explain the functionality of the application, including the agents availability. The reason for conducting the workshop means you are telling about your Oracle Fusion product to your customer, saying that these are the features are available, which feature you want to modify it, you want to extend it, you want to develop the new one, like their business rules that we are going to configure. At the same time, agents also we have to explain. So that we should be very clear. Then development of new agent. So do you need to develop the new agent? Development of new agent is completely the responsibility of technical. Functional person cannot develop the agents. Simple agents can be done. It's not possible to learn the REST APIs. You cannot go for connect to some third-party connectivity, some remote desktop. How you will connect? Again, you have to go with the database connectivities. And if you wanted to connect with some deep links, some business objects internally, SOAP APIs, and calling some other integrations and all, generally the technical team will take care of it. But still, we'll be discussing how to develop couple of agents. What is the standard procedure for agent creation, agent migration, agent customizations. How to customize the agents, this all we are going to discuss. Okay. So that's about the agent studio point of view, what we are going to discuss. If we look at here, module wise, let's say I want to know what are the agents are there in payroll module. Select payroll module. In payroll, there are 7 agents. All the 7 agent names you must know. Whether you used or not, that is a secondary. You must know the name of the agent, advantage of this agent, what exactly it will do, what is the functionality. That we should be clear. Yeah, that's about the agent studio that we are going to discuss in our training. Yes, is clear everybody about the agent studio here? Any doubts?
This is Hussein. Yeah, actually, what is the responsibilities of the agent and but I want to know this.
Each agent will have different responsibilities. For example, if we talk about payroll run analyst, the payroll run analyst, what happened? Generally, we used to run the payroll every week or bi-weekly or monthly. Before you run the payroll, you are supposed to verify all the prerequisitions or not. There will be a standard checklist. Pre-payroll process checklist is there. So that checklist, as per that, we have to go through every time. But now this agent will take care of that. So if you click on this, it will take care of that entire payroll process. Here it is. And it will give us up to the administrator if there are any issues in the payroll. So administrator can cross-check those issues and fix those issues, and then he can continue with the payroll execution. Like that, every agent will have a standard functionality which it will perform. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, 1 minute, please. Yes. Now we are going for the next task today. One more assignment we are going to perform. How to hire an employee? While hiring an employee, we forgot the manager. Maybe manager changed. When employee join in the company, there is a manager called X. After some time, X manager resigned or transferred to some other department. One more manager has came. Then obviously you have to update the manager name for either single employee, for multiple employees. Maybe employee has resigned. After some time, you have to go with terminations. And then after termination, after 6 months or 1 year, employee is going to come back again. And you want to resign, rehiring. So this entire life cycle we are going to see today, how it happens. First, hiring process. If we want to hire an employee, we have to go to Navigator, My Client Groups, New Person. Hire employee. Let's say employee joined on January 2025. That's the joining date. Employee joined. Which company? US 1 legal entity. Employee joined on US 1 legal entity. What's the employee name? Kiran Kumar. It's the employee name. Gender, date of birth. National identification details. Enter home address. We are hiring employee for, let's say we are hiring for senior chief executive officer, department. Finance department and all here. I'm going to update the manager now itself. You can add manager for employee here. I'm going to update the manager here. Whether it is line manager or line manager is the main person who will approve everything for an employee, leave approvals, appraisals, performance, everything. Maybe you can have different resource manager or HR manager, something. Regional manager. It's common, right? When we are working in the organizations, you'll have HR manager separate and your line manager is separate, resource manager is separate. Yeah. Provision. These all are general options. Provision period, 2 months. Let's say notice period is 2 months. Salary basis. Let's say yearly I'm putting $1 lakh. So we hired employees successfully. I just wanted to search employee hiring has done successfully. Let's go to person management. And this is here. Who is the manager? Two managers are there. Curtis, Karen, and Mitchell. Two people we have. Here. So we got a new manager now. So at the time of joining, 1st January 2025, means around 1.5 years back, this was the manager. Today, new manager is there. So you can go for edit and update. If you correct, what will happen? Right from the first day, the new manager name will be overwritten. No, it's not like that, right? From 1st January 2025 to till date, today 29th April 2026, he is the manager. He is the manager. From today onwards, or tomorrow, whatever the date you are going to give, from tomorrow onwards, you would like to have a new manager. Go for edit and update. You can specify whatever the date. What you are trying to do, manager change. You are changing the manager. Here you can update the manager details. So we have done the updating manager details. So if I search this record now, let's say if I search so and so date, if I go to this employee record here, See the history. This is hiring date. 1st January 2025, it was hiring date. Then 29th April 2026, that's a manager change. This is the history of this record. Okay, that's about this. Now hiring is done. Updating manager has done. I want to terminate this employee. Employee said that I'm going to resign. Okay. Go to work relationship. Actions terminate. We are going to terminate this employee next month end. Today he has notified. Notification date is April 29th. 2 months, right? Notice period. That's why it took automatically 28 June. But we wanted to terminate end of the May last. That is the last date, termination date. Showing warning message, not error message, warning. And after termination, we wanted to go for revoke the access. Or you want immediately. In case if employee is going to access this software, how about that? Do you want to immediately stop the user access? Or you want to go with after some time? This you can choose here. Do you recommend rehiring? Yes. Recommendation process, yes, we are done. Review. Click submit button. This is termination process. What we are going to do, this is your termination process, how we can perform it. Is clear everybody how to terminate an employee here? Let's say after some time, this employee is going to join again. Maybe 1st January 2027 is going to join again. And how to do that? Go to task list, rehiring, create work relationship. You are going to rehire an employee. What is the start date? January 2027. That's again rehiring. You have to enter the details, same details. You have to choose that. It's an rehiring process. You will get all the details because he was ex-employee, right? He was ex-employee. The person already has an active work relationship. Okay, it seems the termination is still not done. Termination is still not done. We need to wait for a couple of minutes. Let's see that status is done or not, termination. Tools menu, transaction console. This is the place where we can see the status. Termination. Now it is done. Success. I will see that. What is the termination date? I want to see the terminated record also. Two records we'll see. May last, right? May 31st. Let's say June 1st. What is this employee record? What is this employee record? Click search button. I want to see the terminated records also. Mm, it is inact. It is inact. Record will be terminated. I want to rehire this employee for 1st January 2027. If you want to rehire this employee, we have to go for create work relationship. As it is demo session, I'm going little bit fast because we wanted to complete the task, and also without too much of explanation, I'm just performing the assignment. But when we are working in the real time, definitely what is meant by reverse termination? There are terminations, rehirings, differences within the legal entity, across the legal entity, within the business units, what will happen is all we are going to see practically, and we will be discussing. Okay, I'll go for create relationship. Wanted to hire this employee for January 1st. Now I see rehire an employee. Why this option was not coming last time? Because that time still termination was in process, not completed. We get all the details here. You want to go for same business unit or different business units, you can choose. Can have same job position or different job or positions, we can have it. Yeah. It's clear, everybody? Any doubts here now?
Yeah. So actually, while in real time, so then how would we get the data from the client, like through mail or else to raise any ticket?
If it is support projects, through tickets. If it is implementation process, through email only we'll be discussing. We'll have separate documentation templates. In that templates format, we'll be receiving.
For example, for implementation around 1,000 people, so we need to add all details. So then we can be enter each and every details
No,
like
no, that
this,
is
or else
data loading. That is data loading, technical. When you want to load multiple records, you have to go with data loading process. That is my data conversion process here. We'll be using spreadsheet data loaders, HCM data loaders that we are going to, spreadsheet HCM data loaders that we are going to use.
Okay.
We'll be discussing how to load a couple of components into the applications. Okay, next. This is about the assignment. These all are done by the end user, Shirisha. These all steps has to be done by the end user. But before you deliver the product to the client, you have to hire multiple employees. You have to do multiple transfers, terminations, reverse terminations with the different securities for India employees, whether it is working or not, US employees working or not. Multiple test cases we have to run, and finally we have to deliver. Yeah. Okay. Fine, guys. If you do not have any doubts, let's meet tomorrow. Tomorrow at the same time, 7 o'clock. That's going to be our first class. Right from the basics, we'll start working from tomorrow. As I said, the meeting ID will be changed. You can go ahead with the enrollment, communicate with our admin. They will explain you the entire process.
Okay, I have a doubt. Like
Yeah.
so only one session will be having every day, one session.
Yes,
So do
yes.
you have any other classes? I mean, if I am not available at this particular timing, can do I have any other sessions? Can I join?
No, no, only one
No,
session.
not like. And so what are the, I mean, for week, how many days like we'll be having these sessions?
It will be 2 months, 10 days. It will be complete 50 working days.
50 working days, and it's from Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday? What it would
Monday
be?
to Friday.
Monday to Friday. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So do we have
Daily,
any morning sessions like any other new batches we do have?
you please talk with admin because I
Fine.
don't have idea.
Sure, sure. Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Suppose if we miss the session, right, for one day, so will it be available the next day? Will the video gets uploaded in the drive?
Yeah. As soon as session uploaded within 1 hour drive, you will have a video. In case if you are missed due to some other activities, then immediately you can check the drive after 1 hour and download it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The drive access will be only for April month, or it will be I can access in the January or March month also.
If you need, our admin will share you. Once you do the enrollment, you want to see the previous batch videos also, they'll provide you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Chandra. So are we going to get any exposure to the real-time environment?
Complete our training is real time only.
No. I mean to say like real-time project exposure.
It's actually in ERP applications, everything is because you work for any client, same software will be there.
Yeah.
The requirement, whatever is there, that we are going to do. Complete our
Yeah.
discussion is real time project oriented only.
because the training environment and real-time environment both are different, right? Like,
No,
so,
no,
and when we are attending the interview, the client will ask for like
no.
how many implementation
Maybe,
projects.
maybe in other applications, the environment might be different, but when
Mm,
it comes to the ERPs, it is similar.
okay,
Requirement will be different,
okay,
but the
okay.
environment, everything is same.
Okay, and if we are showing like some kind of experience, right, like 4 to 5 years of experience, and the client may ask for like how many or implementation projects or support projects you work for, and how can we do that? How can
That's
we
what
show that?
I told, right? Last class.
Mm,
Once the training is completed, I'll be explaining the resume, client details, roles and responsibilities, documents, and already I prepared Udemy courses, which
okay,
contains the complete interview preparations, assignments, documents, everything.
okay.
Yeah,
So
this
that
is
like
full-fledged. This is
okay,
full-fledged. We
mm,
feel that everybody is going to apply right from fresher to 5+.
okay, okay. That we can go after the training sessions,
Yeah.
the interview preparation and all.
Yes.
We can talk about the resume and
After completion of all that only, we can say that training is
mm,
completed.
okay, okay,
I don't
fine.
think so without this training is completed, right?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hi Chandra.
Yeah.
So if we don't have any tech background in our education, then will that work in the interview or will they?
Yeah, no problem. See, this is functional, right? This is functional consultant job. If you are applying for the technical, then you need to be clear with SQL, PLSQL. It doesn't need any background.
Okay, and one last question. So maybe after 10 to 15 years, so what would be the growth? Like, what will be the CTC expectation that a functional consultant?
Generally, 10 years of functional consultant, now minimum 35 lakhs is there. Right now, people who are having 10 years of experience, they are getting 35 lakhs.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Fine, guys. Thank you. Thanks for your time you have spent with me last 3 days. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.